Hello everyone, this is ACryInShame and welcome back to more Factorio Megabase stuff and the attempt of making a Megabase. That's pretty much what this is at this point. It is a hard attempt on trying to make a proper Megabase, and well, we're in the transition period, right? We are in a period where we're trying to get something like this running properly into something more, feasible by getting, but in all actuality, to really get to the nit and grit of a proper system, a proper Megabase, is we really need a train system up and running, we need proper resources running, and we just don't have that all going right now. This is not anywhere close to a proper Megabase. That is for it you are. We are going to get a bit of assistance on the line here. We're gonna have iron come up here a bit. Why? Well, because we're kind of having a bit of an iron issue. This is going to be a temporary thing. Well, by temporary I mean it's going to temporarily solve our issue until it comes to the point where we have iron coming in on the train and we're out. We need more steps. We're going to kind of drag it onto our belt system up here, feed into here. I really need to get going with bots and stuff too. I really want bots to be everywhere and connecting to things. It's gonna be really cool. Get some passive providers up and running, just so I can like get my stuff together and then have storage chests, store all the crap I don't need. And I think we're just gonna not have those auto gotten rid of, but I don't need those. I don't need bases servers anymore. So here's what we're going to do with this. We're going to go ahead up here. We're going to do a splitter right here. Underground here. And then, come on, work me here. Come on. 2, rotate, thank you. Appreciate it. They're going to be side loaded. Now side loading like that will give priority to this line here. These will always be added to it, and these will be side loaded to empty spaces, giving priority to there. That's all we're going to do, and I'm going to continue this little tradition of side loading priority stuff to the other ones as well. Just to try to get as much throughput as possible without doing a whole lot of extra crazy work. Because that's what we're going to need to do to really get things rolling properly. Not one more. Alright. That's not going to be filtering out quite as well as we'd like it to. Filtering through because these are all slow and not fast. There. Now it should be going through much faster. I think what we would actually want like that. That's like a full belt going through. Yeah, full belt coming through. So get as much iron on the line as possible. And as that comes all the way up here. Now, the reason why I'm doing this and not like directly going right to the source of the issue and whatnot is because we do have this whole line here of iron. We have this smelting going on, which is linked to this section up here, right? That we would like to get rid of. We would like to finish this all up get rid of all of what's left here and get moving on to bigger, better things. That's why we have the wall set up, and we've been killing off fighters. We need to make a line here as well, and we're going to need to tap into the iron sources around our area that are left. I think all that we have within our walls that's left that isn't already, currently being tapped, I do believe is just that one piece. That's coming through there. Over there, these are relatively full. Not as much as I would like it to be, because these need to be a lot bigger. These are far too small. Like I said this before, I might have to just redo this whole section and kind of minimize this piece here a bit as well. And maybe not even have a stacker at all. But there's a bit of iron up here, a tad bit here, and then there's a piece here. We're gonna add those in via belt. And make sure that we have the iron that we're supposed to have. You can see now that even with this addition here, it's not enough throughput. This is going to start dwindling. No real surprise. Looks like that bottom row doesn't seem to be filtered properly into the everything else. So go check it out. I'm not expecting this to be perfect. I just want it to go through as much as possible. All I want it to all be eaten up as much as possible. It does seem that to be the case. That's combat robot stuff. Like I said, I'm just researching stuff right now for that. If I do that, will that all of a sudden filter through properly? Then that should go underneath here and should filter into that. That should go for a little while, right? Taking all the rows possible. But it's really just coming down to a single yellow belt bed, right? You're not looking at much going on here. This is very, very minimalistic going on here. I just want it to be filtered through and used. That's all I'm doing right now. Got a lot of mining drills I currently am holding. Need to get rid of. This whole section here can be torn apart relatively soon as well. Looks like all of this has depleted, as we suspected it would be. Clean this up. Have robots? I don't have robots on me right now. Might have to actually make a full setup here and filter out all the coal. Take all these pieces. We're currently now outside of our section. We're going to have to replace this by moving it up, but it's still within our section range. Walls and whatnot. Set up a new area here. That's all that's gonna happen. We need a storage chest. There. We'll throw these guys in there. A lot of those guys. There's ore in there as well. Alright, then we'll get miners down. I should probably go north and south, seeing as that's the direction of the actual setup. Or any one piece, right there. This is gonna be the simple setup rather than the more complex ones I usually do. Because the thing with the simple setup is, even though it doesn't have the best ratio coverage, blah 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 blah, the thing is, that coverage just isn't needed. really comes down to. Where are my lasers? A lot of lasers. There. Going. There. Alright, this guy's gonna come down. Gonna be coal in the line there. Down here. Because one thing I want to do with this mega base is I wanted to pick up any resources that I can, as much of them as possibly, humanly possible. So if that means doing a bit of finagling and using filter inserters and stuff like that, I'm okay with it, because I would rather get as much material as possible than worry about that stuff. That's that. It makes for very creative setups. You gotta kind of keep in mind of stuff like that, rather than just slapping everything together and calling it a day. That's all iron, and we know it's all iron, so we're just gonna go ahead and connect this right to the iron line, no problem. This line, however, is mixed. Has iron and coal in it. That one is also mixed here. Let's just add those together. One will be mixed. This will end up being mixed line here. We need filter inserters. Filter inserters, get a few of them here. We will have iron coming this way, coal coming that way. This will just come down. Iron will be siloed there. Coal will just come through this way. Will this be perfect? Of course not. It doesn't really matter, it doesn't need to be perfect. Just needs to work well enough. Because it keep things flowing. And that might be the best thing to keep things flowing either, because of the simple fact that coal might get all blocked up. That would not be good. More. Three at 4? I don't think so. Only 3 is the max to get one time. It's all chugging along now. These are all blocked up. I would like this to get split to this well, right? I'm gonna have to redo this setup here, and something like this. Now that line is iron, right? And there you go, that's what I'm talking about. Coal's all blocked up now. This coal isn't going anywhere, it's just sitting here. Have to find a way to kind of filter out or use the coal or do something with it. Keep it moving. And I could do a temporary setup where I just like store the coal, right? And then the thing temporary because when the coal will be used, it's not going to be a final solution to everything, but I mean it'll do the trick. And then when something needs coal, I can just use the bots later on to take care of it. Oh, and the inserter. Oop, oop, oop. This is holds several thousand coal as well. Back and overrise 2. So that'll keep that kind of going. Very slowly, mind you, but it'll keep it going. I need a stack filter inserter actually. It'll go a lot faster. Stack filter. Technically working? I want this to come together. It's not going to be balanced with this inserter, right? There. Boom. This needed? No. But still. That'll help keep the flow a little better. Alright, it's good enough for now. I'm going to leave it where it is and just let it go. Let's do its thing. A lot of iron ore. Gotta get rid of now. Got a wall to build too. Where is the model walls, right? 200 model walls. Let's go for 300. Because we gotta build a wall over there. Need some iron. So many things to do. I can get rid of this. Alright, so we need to get over the other miners. We need to get more belts and stuff running. There's totally not enough iron on this build. Not even close. We need to fix the iron issue. Pronto. There's too many of these guys on here too. We don't need all these underground setup here. I'm gonna take... oh, that's fine. I'm going to need more... oh, yeah, 50 of those. So what's got here? 300? Grab all 300, please. We're gonna go take this iron and bring it down. This is just all iron, so we're just gonna go ahead and do that. Oop. That piece. Do that one and that one there. Put that around there. Like that one up here. Can do one up here, right? I think we can. Maybe. We can. Awesome. So I'll just go ahead, do one of those, one of those, one of these guys, one of those guys, and more here. We're gonna belt it. We're gonna belt it right down. Find this belt, that belt. Belt it straight down. Copper line. Over there. I don't even think it's an iron ore issue either. I think it's just the forge issues that we're really having trouble with here. Forge is not being able to keep up with everything. Let's see, if I do that, that gives us how many? 24? Not even a full red belt, huh? We need like 40 something, right? We need like double this per line for it to match up. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna get rid of all of this. and we're probably gonna set up an actual forge somewhere else to work with. But for now, we're gonna need to actually, make stuff. We're gonna expand this out. I think would probably be the best bet so we can get this proper setup here. Maybe I can make an actual proper forge. Everything we need in it. I don't think it would hurt. Just give me 1 second to do some calculations. Hello everyone, and welcome back. So, going to do some calculations and some research online to fill a red belt using steel or electric furnaces. We're looking at 47. It's 47 furnaces per red belt. What I've gone ahead and done is made a blueprint here of this whole section here. We can double it, because right now we're at 24, yeah. The whole idea is that we're going to pump these over, right? Redo this whole setup at a later time. Oh, I don't know what to do. Actually, I do want to break this. This whole section here is going to be broken. Just a minute while I fix this up. And we're going to add this to actually do a full build. Crazy, right? Alright. So, do we have any? I don't believe we do. Any furnaces. I think we're auto-crafting some though, however. Go check that out. There we go. Right here, we got some all crafting going on. Got a whole bunch, right? Yeah, we got 100. We're gonna need 100 for everything, so we're just gonna grab all of them. We're gonna need another 20 something for each. That's 2, 4, 6, 8. 80 of them we're gonna need for this. Not more, because these are smaller builds. We're gonna bring these back out into bigger builds that we had originally planned, because this is for beacon builds, and I did a bit of research on the beacon builds and stuff, and we're not ready for that. Like, for a while. So, I'm not gonna worry about the beacon build for now. It's a good, like, future-proofing thing, but turns out when creating a mega base, it's just not something you need to worry about for a while until you're, like, truly making the mega base. That means you have beacons, and you have, there's other, you have trains running, you got everything else going. We're not there yet. We kind of slowed down that getting trains and stuff running pace because we had rebuilt our line to make it more efficient. But of course, that slowed us down. So the efficiency aspect of it may be a bit of a detriment compared to what we could have been doing if we just kept things as they were and just worked off what we had. So, but I considered that when doing the build, and I understand that aspect of it. I think this is just a better long-term solution than what we could have possibly had in the past. Get rid of all of these. All of that's going to be remade. All of that. A lot of stuff left here. Oh, that's probably from the construction robots building stuff randomly. But we're really ready for everything. That's fine. Pick that all up. We're gonna need more belts. That's for sure. These are not gonna be ready for that. Should be able to get one whole red line in now. Setting this up properly. And the efficiency modules that I have going on there, I'm going to go ahead and work on getting the efficiency module being auto-crafted, because right now, even though long term I'm not going to be having efficiency modules in those locations, it makes sense for me to do it right now, because otherwise I should just be using steel furnace rather than using electric furnace. Because otherwise the steel furnaces, like look, this right here, I talked about this before. Right, this is currently at energy consumption minus 60%. Now, because minus 60%, that means this takes less power than a steel furnace would. But if I wasn't using those, this is actually taking more power than a steel furnace would. And pollution-wise, let's see, this is creating 0.036 pollution versus this, which creates 0.9 pollution. It's creating a lot less pollution too. That has a second front with that being far more efficient like that. If you were to go check out the steel furnaces, we still have some, so we can go check them out over here. You can see that these guys pollute, 3.6. There's a lot more pollution created with the steel furnaces than you would normally, but power consumption wise, these guys consume 180 kilowatts. That's how much energy they consume. These guys consume how much? It's high tech, can't do that. These guys consume how much? Look, 180 kilowatts. They consume the same amount of power. But, as before, we're using steam power. Steam power, boilers, look at the efficiency. Look right around here, I'll go over, look, so right here, about where, looking right there, you can see efficiency is 50%. That means the power in the coal, how much, the coal actually generates, you check coal's 8 megajoules. Instead of creating 8 megajoules worth of power, we're only creating 4 megajoules each. So, therefore, by running electric, normally you're costing more power drain on your system, especially when you're coal powered, than if you were to have the steel. But if you do the efficiency modules, not only will you have far less pollution, because the electric, these guys, even when they're not set up, it's still 0.9 pollution rather than 3.8 pollution, so it's far less pollution either way. So it's really a thing of, do you care about the pollution right now? Are you concerned about its spread? And how much do you care about your efficiency? Because in all actuality, the boilers are still causing pollution too, and they're going to burn more energy, so there's that as well. So let's go check out these guys, the boilers, right? How much pollution are these guys creating? These are pumping out, let's see, energy consumption, efficiency, pollution, 27. 27. These are burning away. So much pollution creation. By burning more energy, you're still creating more pollution. So, I mean, there's 22. That's what it is. That's just how it is. These are definitely not full belts of iron to work them through. Is this not being balanced properly, or what are we dealing with here? That way. I'm gonna do something people just hate, but I don't care because it actually works. People don't like it though. Some people don't like it. But it creates full throughput. What it does. Why it exists. Why people do it. Why I do it. I've yet to find better solutions. It's simple and it works. I understand that lane balancing is bad in certain situations, but early in, not so bad. Keeps them full throughput. That means these guys should, theoretically, start getting full throughput in time. Seems to be the case, however, what am I missing here? These are all full. Why is the one side being favored over the other? Because of this here? One's full on that side, why is it not full on this side? So these are empty, so they should be all filtering through to everything. So it shouldn't necessarily matter. It's going to be filtering properly to all of them, or balancing properly, rather, than filtering properly. For now, we can supplement that by just doing this. Boom. Have all those from up there come down. That'll come through and fill that up pretty quickly. Here. There. How's our power doing anyway? Pretty damn good. That should come through. I'll come down, filter it into this. Give us more iron on the belt as well. We are rounding to the end of the episode, so we did a bit of work on getting more iron into our system. That's kind of the big part of what we're working on right now. I want to go ahead and, between episodes, get this steel, there's all this iron furnacing up and running properly. We'll have a line here, and that should be able to go right there, no problem. Cool. Our blueprint. What I should be doing is blueprint properly, whatnot. Alright, let's do flat. Flat. Get rid of that. And we will properly blueprint the entire thing. Then I'll do this all between episodes. Alright, ladies and gents. Hope you've been enjoying this series and all the craziness that has been ensuing. There's plenty more where that came from. Plenty more. I promise you. So, I'm going to leave it at that for now. That's not good. Pew, pew, pew. Had to fix that one between episodes as well. But for now, this is ACryInShame, signing out. So long, everyone. Thanks for watching. If you liked that video, hit the like button below. If you'd like to see more videos like that one, hit the subscribe button. If you'd like to get notifications, make sure to hit that bell. You can also check out our website for more information on different games. If you would like to support us, check out our Patreon page for more information on how to do so.